That is a great question, and everybody thinks that you know, you have to be born into a household where it's part of your culture. I just came back from, as I said, 2 weeks in China, and everyone looked at me and went, "Wow, you're pretty good with chopsticks." All you got to do, you want to pass me yours, doctor? Thank you. You first have to pull them apart. Let me just tell you right now, if you're in a room with people whose culture uses these implements to eat with, it is rude to do this. It implies that their chopsticks are cheap. It's much better just to rub with your fingers and turn like this to get any little wood off them if they're the cheap kind of chopsticks, right? Never stick them in your rice bowl. It mimics incense that is left behind to mourn the dead, and is probably one of the most insulting things you can do in a Chinese home. It is, don't ever put your chopsticks in your rice bowl. Chinese people will tell you that everyone in China does this.
They stab their food?
Everyone stabs their food with chopsticks, because a lot of this stuff is slippery and needs to be stabbed. And I sat there the first time that I went, I was like, my gosh, people are stabbing their dumplings with the chopsticks. And they're looking at me like, yeah. How else would you do it? Because otherwise what happens is you bring them halfway thin, it goes blanc, and it falls into a bowl of sauce. Because there's so many around the table. So it's almost rude not to. That being said, the most important thing that you can learn how to do with chopsticks is balance. Whatever, some people use these fingers, some people use these fingers. In a lot of restaurants, they have the instructions on the side of them. And all you do is use this bottom one like your palm of your hand, and you just use the opposable digit methodology. You just squeeze your other digit. In this case, it's this. And the best way to practice it is to pinch this stick between your thumb and forefinger and just do this motion. So once you put it all together, one stays still, and the other one grips it. And you just grip food. It's fun to practice.
We only gave you sharp objects.
That being said, my son has some chopsticks at home. They're joined at the end with a fun little plastic shark, and I use them all the time.